From News 19, this is Friends at 5.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, we are so excited about this because summer is here, and you know, the one thing that I've heard everybody complain about, obviously, their hair and what all the heat and humidity outside does to us. So we have Keri Bales, an expert here from Ashley's Alley. Thank you so much for coming to be with us today. And you have brought your lovely models. Introduce us to your models, and then tell us a little bit about what's going on with their hair.
So we have Jennifer here, and then we have Lainey. With Jennifer, she has natural curls. So obviously, with the heat and humidity here in Columbia, what we want to do is show you some different things that we can do to tame the frizz and keep her curls looking fabulous.
And that's a common problem. I mean, I'm a curly girl too, and I just feel like, I don't know about you, but I feel like especially when the summer heat comes, there's just no way to fix it correctly. What kind of problems do you have?
Just difficulty taming the frizz and keeping the soft wave throughout the summer.
And there's like 2 layers of hair. The first layer and then the second you get that of fuzz.
It seems like no matter what you do, whether you're straightening it or curling it, it's just, there's nothing you can do sometimes.
I love it. Okay, and to explain, you kind of have half their hair both done. Explain that a little bit before we talk to Lainey.
Yes. With Jennifer, what we did, we prepped her with some curly product that we're going to talk about later in the show that you put in with the hair wet, and we dried her out. And with one side, we went in with the iron. I'm going to show how to get those Victoria's Secret waves that the girls are wanting right now.
Would you say that that is really like the big hair trend of the summer?
That is the big hair trend. And with Jennifer's hair, the great thing about it being natural curly, it's going to stay in, and it's just going to kind of go in with her curls and give it the look that we want in the end. So, yeah.
Okay, let's step over to Lainey now, here after you. And this is, I think, a really common problem for a lot of people. You know, and why is it that everyone's curly wants to be straight, and the people that are straight want to be curly?
Absolutely. We have that problem all the time. I'm trying to teach girls to embrace the curl and go with the wave and texture. Since this season, we're seeing a lot of that on the runway, a lot of those trends in magazines. But with Lainey's hair, of course, girls sometimes want to be straight. So with her, we prepped her on one side, and I went in and used the products and used the flat iron and smoothed her out. And then on this side, we left it natural so you could see her natural texture of her hair. And we're going to go in and show you guys how to smooth it out and use the product today.
Okay, be honest, Lainey. If you didn't have Keri's help, would you be able to do this look yourself, do you think?
Not in this humidity. Not at all.
So what happens if you straighten it and then head out in the weather? What happens with your hair?
If I don't have a straightener with me, I just wind up pulling it back because it just, like you said, it slips out underneath. The upper layer is fine, but underneath it just goes frizzy.
Goes willy-nilly. All right. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get you started now. Start us about with the products a little bit and tell us about the basics and how you can break it down in our first
the basics, it starts when you base the hair with a good shampoo and conditioner. So we started out with Lainey we're using all Redken products here today, and with Lainey's hair we started out with a smooth down shampoo and conditioner. We went in with the Align product, we smoothed her out, and then we're going to use something called Iron Silk with the flat iron. With Jennifer, we used the Color Extend shampoo and conditioner. We went in with the Ringlet 07 Curl cream, and then we're going to go in with some different things to go in with the iron and use texture. We're going to wool shake and a vinyl glam finishing shine spray. So,
okay, it looks like you have your work cut out for you. We're going to let you get to work on the girls and check in with you in just a little bit.
Awesome, thank you.
And I'm going to get some tips from you too. But now I think we have to check in with our forecast. Talking about the heat again, Jim. All right, no relief in sight, unfortunately, as far as the temperatures goes, but good news because we have some relief when it comes to fixing your hair and managing it. Keri from Ashley's Alley has been working on these girls for the last hour. That looks amazing. Do you guys remember? Here, step back for 1 second, Keri, so he can get video of her hair. That was totally curly about 30 minutes ago, and go ahead now, keep working on it. Tell us what you did to it.
So basically we used the Align, the product smoothing cream to prep her hair, and went in and blow dry with a flat brush. And basically you're just using a Iron Silk spray to go in and spray and protect the hair from the heat, and using a smoothing sleeker to smooth the hair out.
I feel like at this point everybody has a straightening iron.
Yes.
And you know, I've seen them for 20 bucks and I've seen them for 200. What type of iron can you get away with, and what's the proper way to use it?
You need to make sure the iron is a ceramic iron. This iron can get up to 350 degrees, but it's a ceramic iron, and with using the correct products like the sprays that we put on, it protects the hair from the heat. So you always want to make sure it's a ceramic iron. This is Samvia Sleeker that I love. It's my favorite that I use every day, and just with one swipe it gets the hair just as smooth as you need it. So.
Okay, that was another one of my questions too. When Darcy and I get ready in the back, we literally go over our hair a million times with the iron, and am I doing damage by doing that? Do you cause breakage, or is it okay?
You can, if the iron's not getting, the temperature's not getting hot enough, basically it's not doing what you need it to do. So you need to make sure the iron is getting the temperature that it needs. You should only have to swipe this one time and got it the way I needed it.
Another question that we didn't talk about earlier, you and I were talking about in the break. There's so many, if you can grab your brush really quickly, there's so many different, you know, combs and brushes out there. What type of brush and comb goes with what type of hair?
The best type of brush that I like is the flat bore bristle brushes. The ones that have metal can heat up to the hair. If you think about metal and heat, what that's doing to the hair, it can kind of damage the hair. So I really like the metal and the bore bristle brushes.
And show me with that one how you would use that brush and do the straightening iron at the same time.
So basically,
or the curling iron, whichever one that brush goes with.
So basically, this is something that I would use with the blow dryer.
Okay.
When I smooth it out, you want to make sure that you get the hair in the brush and smooth down with the blow dryer as you go. So
why is that the hair is better to be dried inside the brush?
It's better because when you think about it, the hair cuticle goes down. If you blow it and brush it up, you're just creating frizz.
So I dry my hair upside down because it takes forever to dry. Am I doing something wrong by doing that?
You're doing okay. You can do that at the very beginning, but you also want to make sure as the heat's drying the hair, you need to have the hair shaft and the hair cuticle going in the direction that you want it to lay. So the way it dries is the way it's going to stay.
Very interesting. Okay, let's move over to Jennifer before we run out of time. Now she was just kind of frizzy and limp over on this side before, and you added these curls that everybody is doing.
Everybody's wanting these curls. So basically the trick to the curls is just taking big, large pieces. And like I said before, her hair is natural curly, so it's going to hold the curls a little better. Straight hair, my hair is naturally straight, but if you prep it with the right product, it should be fine.
It'll hold it?
It'll hold it.
Now,
yes.
What's that fancy thing? What type of iron do people need for this?
This is just a ceramic curling iron, a 1-inch. This is, I think it's an 1/8 of an inch curling iron. And we just went in with some prepping, the spray starch. I went in, spray the hair and curl it, and it gives us this look.
And how long with that should you use it on the hair? And are you going to burn it if you go ahead and leave it on for, 10 seconds or so?
No, you're not going to burn it. All of these products are a heat protecting spray. So when you spray the hair, you're prepping it for the heat, and then you go in with the iron, and it just kind of sets the look that we want.
I like it. Well, girls, do you feel fabulous now? Do you feel like these are things you can do at home?
Yes, definitely.
And you do? Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. And if people would like to get in touch with you, they can find you at Ashley's Alley. All they have to do is give you a phone call?
Yep, Ashley's Alley in the Vista.
And what phone number should we call to get a hold of you?
The number is 803-320-0335.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Gorgeous models. You guys look fantastic.
Thank you.
Stay with us. More Friends after the break.